So I'm going to modify the question for Kostas and Craig a little bit because they are co-founders of the HODS organization. So what was the reason that you were part of that decision to create HODS? Why, from your viewpoint, you were part of the HODS create?
Well, exactly. What else? The traveling. So, before that, one of the reasons that we moved into diagnostics, it was because we had a big loss in terms of reimbursements in New York, maybe 15 years ago. As we all know the story, we got those letters from $120 down to $65 treatments. So there is a point that you try to figure out, are you going to be around as a business or not? So, of course, for us, it was a huge change. We changed everything. We had to close offices, sell offices, borrow money, right? Owe to IRS, by the way. Have you ever had this problem to not pay your payroll taxes? We went through that, all right? So you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, and of course, the only way to come out from this, it was to be get control over the situation. And getting control over the situation was to diverse our way of doing business. And one of them was to take the electromyography that Dimi was dealing with to the next level, and then introduce the sonography into the same model. So we started working on that level, and from my point of view, it was one, to survival to begin with, be able to survive. And another thing for me personally was to go to a level of feeling that I'm good enough as a physical therapist. I don't know if you ever have felt the feeling of every few years, you're not good enough, you gotta learn more. So more continuous education, more courses, more this, more that. And there was a point I'm like, is it me, meaning I'm stupid, I don't know what I'm doing, or do I have to know the real thing, which is try to diagnose something with more accuracy? So when I start introducing myself to MSK ultrasound, and when I was able to really identify the source of the problem, it made me a better therapist. And of course, that trickled down to the patients and the whole thing. So, and why HODS? The idea after the success that we had in New York, by introducing diagnostics in our practice from financial reasons initially, and then when we saw the importance into how that translates into the physical therapy, into the patient, into the community, we said that would be the ideal thing to take it to the next level, which is to introduce it to the rest of the physical therapy colleagues. Right.
Craig?
Hi.